We're live in the Bank Plus studio. We have some special guests over on the other side of the room, so we're glad that they get to check out the new Showcase studio. We were talking about MRA football tomorrow night on ESPN 105.9 The Zone, and they will take on Copiah Academy. If they win that, they get to go play for the championship at Mississippi College the next week against Prep or Presbyterian Christian. And PCS beat Prep a couple of weeks ago. So that could be a whale of a game Friday night between PCS and Prep, and MRA has to take care of business. Copiah's looking for the upset tomorrow night on Old Canton Road. But MRA football on ESPN 105.9 The Zone. It'll be streaming on thezone1059.com. And, of course, on the Out of Bounds radio app. Drew, can you update us on the Twitter poll question and who's involved?
It is, who is the game day Twitter champion? Clay Travis leads at 63%, followed by Barrett Salee at 21%, Dan Wolken at 14%, and Wes Rucker at 2%.
Can't say you're shocked there.
No, nobody really knows who Wes Rucker is. He's just a tweet machine. Drew, how many tweets did you tell me he's tweeted out?
166,000.
Wes Rucker has tweeted 166,000 times.
Probably 100,000 too many.
I want to get a show of hands for the students that are here from MRA this morning. How many of y'all are on Twitter?
Yeah, every single one of them.
All right, everybody in the room is on Twitter. So how many of y'all are on Instagram?
Every single one of them.
Cool. Y'all all have to follow us on Twitter at Bo Bounds.
Branding.
BOBOUNDS. And then Instagram is Bo_Bounds. So everybody in the room is on both Twitter and Instagram.
Shock you by any means?
No, the power of social media. I think it's great. So Clay Travis is running away with it.
Yeah.
Salee, Wolken, Ole Miss fans do not like Dan Wolken because he's taken some jabs during the NCAA investigation of Ole Miss, or the double secret NCAA investigation. It really wasn't one, and then now it is, and so on. Who is going to be the SEC game day Twitter champion? Clay's going to run away with
all
it.
day.
But Barrett tweets more.
Yeah. But Clay gets into he gets into it with people, and people kind of like that.
Twitter spar.
Yeah. People like that.
No, not spar. What am I trying to say? Twitter battles?
Wars, battles.
Twitter wars.
Yeah, war.
Neil McCready likes to lecture people on Twitter.
Steve Robertson.
He goes at it a little bit different way. They get after it on the Twitters.
They get after it.
One's an Ole Miss, one's a Mississippi State guy. Who else? Who else is polarizing in the state of Mississippi on Twitter? Would y'all say that I am? No?
Yeah,
or are we?
Yeah, we are. We're polarizing.
We're opinionated.
There we go.
Okay.
We're definitely polarizing. That's just because who we are.
We also
polarizing people.
We also have a lot of fun.
Well, that's who we are.
Who else is really opinionated in the state of Mississippi? Us, Rob. I tell you who's doing a great job on Twitter is Jake Wimberly.
Oh, Wimberly's killing it, yeah.
At Jake Wim. That's Jake, W-I-M. Now, he found a niche several weeks ago where he's diagramming plays on Twitter and showing you what MSU and Ole Miss are doing well and what they're not doing well.
He can thank Martinez Rankin for not moving off the line.
But thank you, by the way. I see all these follows here by our MRA group. I appreciate that. Your parents may be going, oh, God, they're following Bo Bounds. But anyway, so let's talk about that for a second. Go ahead, Jackson.
I was just saying, they probably it's a good thing they're following us.
No.
What are you talking about?
All right, 601-707-3750. Who do we have that's opinionated?
Your favorite, man.
In the state. Who's the most opinionated sports person in the state? Is it us?
It's probably us.
Are we in
It's
the
a
running?
pretty low key state.
Is it not us?
Being all told.
If it's
Yeah.
not us, who would it be?
Steve?
It would probably
Neil?
between them two. Yeah.
Wimberly's gotten into it.
Steve or Neil. 1A, 1B.
Bonner tries to get things stirred up because he wants to leave Starkville.
I don't blame him.
No, he doesn't want to leave Starkville because he wants to go make more money being a
Right,
bigger
bigger
market.
market,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I think that's a safe top 3 right there between us, Robertson, and McCready.
Okay.
We just pick our battles better than they
Yeah, I'm not into battling people on Twitter. Every now and then I'll ding somebody, if somebody wants to get a little.
do, which is the usual.
Twitter, what about politically? Do we have anybody in the state, Republicans or
Man.
Dems? I mean, it's nothing like Donald Trump.
Or Clay Travis.
How many times did he tweet crooked Hillary the last 5 months?
I love how they took his Twitter away from him for a week before the election.
Yeah, how'd that work? I had a friend of
Worked
mine.
out well.
I had a friend of mine who's in politics who worked one of the Virginia rallies. Okay? So this friend of mine worked for Bush 1 and Bush 2. All right? And he's worked for Governor Barbour. And so they hired him to do some things with the Trump campaign. And he was with Trump in
Trump
Virginia the Trump train.
Thank you.
And he was with Trump in Virginia, and he said, "You won't believe it. He just takes his phone out of his front pocket, and he just dings somebody." I'm like, does anybody? A lot of people thought there's no way he'll win because he had no filter on Twitter, and yet he did.
I think
Too
my
much
favorite
talk,
part.
not enough action.
I think my favorite part of Donald Trump's Twitter is that he has the real Donald Trump in his handle.
Yeah,
Like he has to
look,
verify when he's the
Isn't that
president
great?
elect.
Is that great or what?
that's wonderful.
Like the girl that Chad Kelly was hitting on.
Yeah, Mia Khalifa.
She's got the not fake Mia Khalifa because that's how Scott Van Pelt has his.
Right.
Not the fake not fake SVP. I can't remember which one it is. Should we change ours? Real Bo Bounds? Just the fact that Trump won, whether you're for him or not, just because it was funny that he has the real Donald. Do you think he'll change that, Drew?
I can't see him changing that.
I don't know why you
No
would
way.
change it.
Does he have enough character numbers to do commander in chief?
Oh, I don't think so. He'd probably just take what Obama did. POTUS.
Will Obama give that up?
He's not the president anymore.
Well, technically January 20th.
Well, he could put former. He could put an F in front of it. I think that should be passed down to each president.
Will President Obama change his Twitter handle, or will he keep it? It's POTUS right now.
Yes.
So President of the United States of America.
It really depends on how salty he is about this.
You know what? Trump could really mess with Democrats by changing his Twitter handle to SCOTUS, just to let them know that he's about to nominate the next Supreme Court justice. That would get people even.
They're already mad.
They're already angry.
They're already furious, as you can see on the West Coast.
Real quick before I take a break, we're giving away. Let me grab one of these. We're giving away some Orca tumblers. One's maroon and white, one's red and blue, and then we're giving away a Chaser Teeny. You got to tweet us at Bo Bounds, at Circle 7 Online, the number 7. Tell us what you would like to put in your tumbler if you want it. All right. So we're giving away. They retail about $50. I don't know what the Chaser Teeny is. I think it's around 40-ish. They're really cool. Maroon and white, red and blue, Orca Chasers. We're going to give one to an Ole Miss fan and one to a Hail State fan. Let's take a little poll before we take a break. How many Ole Miss fans? 1, 2, 3. How many Mississippi State fans? 1, 2, 3. How many LSU, Bama? 2. What about you? Florida. So we have MSU, Ole Miss, LSU, and Florida. Nice. Well, we want to thank the MRE students for coming in this morning. They may stay for the next segment too. We'll take a break. Out of Bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. I've got some hot garbage for you, And then I'd like to ask, who's the most exciting guy to watch in college football this year? Is it hands down Lamar Jackson, or can you come up with somebody else? You're listening to Out of Bounds, brought to you by the Madison Healthplex and Performance Center, your premier one-stop destination for family fitness and sports performance training. They've raised the bar at the Madison Healthplex and Performance Center. They train kids elementary, junior high, high school, along with college and NFL players, or just guys and girls like you and me trying to stay in shape. So schedule a personal tour or call 856-7757.